Well, even as Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who has received the socio-economic and education survey yesterday, pressure continues to, however, mount on him to not accept the same. The Lingayat Mahasabha has now written to the Chief Minister threatening of a statewide agitation if the survey is accepted by the government. They have maintained that the report is old, it is unscientific and does not include data from every household. Meanwhile, details that are now coming in of expressions of not accepting such kind of a caste survey, that is also coming in as far as it has sparked a debate within the Karnataka Congress. The Karnataka Minister seems to be now expressing apprehensions, and this is coming amid the objections to the report by a certain section of society and also within the ruling Congress.
Yes, we had apprehensions and we have conveyed it to the Backward Class Commission Chairman also and the Honorable Chief Minister also, that Lingayat subcaste, because of reservations, they have written it as Hindu Ganiga, Hindu Sadru, Hindu Banajiga, Hindu Reddy, like that. They all should be counted under the Lingayat heading, irrespective of whatever they have written. Otherwise, there will be the Lingayat population will reduce from whatever 17-18%, whatever, to this one, which will create a lot of hardship to the Lingayat community. This is what we have said. We have to wait and see what it is.
Wait and see what it is. It's the kind of approach that seems that Karnataka Chief Minister and his cabinet would be taken, because the report is yet to be placed before the cabinet and yet to be discussed. However, this government has received the report and it will be placed before the cabinet, and thereafter their decision would be taken on that, whether it should be accepted or not, because there are objections already coming in from certain section of society of not to accept it. As far as the Lingayat Mahasabha has been calling this report as old and unscientific, they have also been claiming that nobody came to our households for the conducting of the survey. Hence, it cannot be taken at these means, especially when it comes to the two dominant communities of Karnataka, that includes Vokaligas and also Lingayats. They have already expressed their reservations about this survey report, and they have called it unscientific, and they have rather demanded that it be rejected and a fresh survey be conducted. We have Neha with us to give us more information. Tell us more about this report, Neha, why it is now coming across as far as the Karnataka cabinet is yet to take it up, to accept, to decide and to discuss.
Yes, that's right. In fact, after a long pending wait, we're seeing now that the Karnataka, OBC Commission Chairman there has filed a report now. He's submitted it to the government, and the government, of course, will take a call on this in the next cabinet. Now, remember that, in fact, two of the most prominent communities over here, the Lingayats and the Vokaligas, have both opposed this Caste Census report, and they have said that this was not carried out in a scientific manner. In fact, earlier today also, we saw a letter being shot off from the Veera Sabha Lingayats there, of course, going on to suggest that they would start a massive agitation if this report is accepted. Now, one thing is quite certain, that even as this report has been submitted to the government, remember that, in fact, three of the previous Chief Minister, Shri Kumaraswamy, B.S. Yediyurappa and Basavaraj Bommai had, in fact, gone on to, not accept this report. And even as the Congress came to power in the state and they said they would accept this report, it really remains to be seen ahead of the Lok Sabha election how much of a stir this report is really going to create.
All right. Thanks for that update, Neha. We also have Deepak joining us at this point. Deepak, the reservations from within the ruling Karnataka Congress.
Well, at this point in time, the Caste Census, the socio-economic and education survey, now which has, of course, been received by the Chief Minister, is going to become the bone of contention in the next couple of months. Whether the Chief Minister and the Congress party will want to really take that chance of making it public ahead of the Lok Sabha elections is on everybody's mind. Sources within the Congress right now tell us that the Chief Minister would probably not take that gamble at this point in time. They're going to go through the report. Some of the leaked information or source-based information that has emerged in the past has suggested that there is going to be somewhere, technology.
All right, Mr. Prashant is with us right now from the BJP in Karnataka. Sir, good morning to you. What is your take as far as this caste census that have been submitted? The Karnataka ministers themselves have been expressing apprehensions. What is the BJP's take on this?
See, firstly, as BJP, we stand with all of them. We don't want to divide people based on caste or religion, because we are very clear. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas has been our motto, and we will only go ahead with that. And now coming to Congress leaders expressing displeasure, we have to first notice that we have to see the report, examine the contents, find out what were the methods employed for the survey, the statistical tools employed, and how scientific it was done. And only once the complete report is out in the public domain and we get to see it, we will be able to comment on various parameters that have been considered in the survey report.
Okay.
But if a lot of leaders are expressing unhappiness, it is their opinion. They're entitled to their opinions at the end of the day to say how a survey was carried out and whether it's right or wrong. But as BJP, we are now fixed on 4 castes. Our PM is very, very clear. Which are those 4 castes? Women, farmers, poor, and youth. These are the 4 castes that BJP would look at it to ensure that we are developed country that in the name of Viksit Bharat. This is what we are looking at.
All right, sir.
This report, let us see. Let the report come out.
All right,
and
sir.
we will study the
I think I'll
impact
take
and
that
then,
question to Mr. Sanket Yenagi, also joining us here on the broadcast. Prashant, sir, thank you very much for your point of view. Mr. Yenagi, as far as apprehensions that have been expressed even before this report is taken up by your own leaders within the Congress, sir.
Unlike BJP's dictatorship, there is a democracy surviving in Congress. Everyone has the right to agitate, right to protest, right to have his own opinion expressed. And when some people or some leaders of a particular community are expressing their views and they are trying to say what is pros and cons to the community, and it would be considered and taken into account by a party. It is not there that voices are being suppressed like that in the BJP. No. Everyone has got a right and they would be heard and their points would be taken into consideration. The grievances would be addressed. And this is how the democracy works.
But what about Mr. M.B. Patil, sir? Because he's your own state minister. As far as when it comes to the communities there, including the Lingayat Mahasabha, they have already expressed their objections and they've been calling it as this entire survey is old. Why is the 2017 report being taken up in 2024, sir?
So everything is being considered. Everyone would have the right to have his own say on its own merits. And that would be considered on the merit basis. There is nothing wrong for expressing the dissent or disagreement or disapproval. And we respect that view. We respect that view. One should respect that. Why the BJP is making human cry? Because there is no democracy in BJP. They are ruled by the dictatorship. They want everything to be done by the dictators. No. That is not acceptable to the Congress.
All right, sir. Sanket Yenagi, thank you very much for your point of view. However, they say that they will be taking up this report, but everybody's point of view will also be considered, including those who have been raising objections. But we talk about the chairman of the Karnataka State Commission for Backward Classes, Jaiprakash Hegde, has said that this report is actually based on the data that has been collected so far.
This is the report on the basis of the data collected. We are submitting, we have prepared the report, we are submitting. What is this report? It's called backward class.
Caste Census.
Caste, it's not called backward class caste census. It's social and educational census. One subject is about caste.